You must be supported, Leparalag. You must be. That's why you wake up. There's support for you everywhere. But remember, you have free will. It is up to you to step into the places where these opportunities can find you. These nudges that are given to you to go somewhere, to travel somewhere, to call somebody. Yes, Leparalag, to check your email or send an email to this particular individual. Things like this. It is support, Lepara, nudging you to move forward. Meaning you will always be supported. Your free will is the one that blinds you from things. Your free will, oftentimes, Lepar, is pure ignorance. Nothing more, nothing less. Because a part of you, the reptilian part of you, wants to prove that it's right, wants to prove that it's dominant, wants to prove that it's the best, that it knows what it's doing. It wants to prove sovereignty. That's what your, ego does. It wants to do those things. It wants to prove that it's sovereign. But when you let it go and kill your ego, like ego death situations and such, you'll realize that you were always enough. Whether you wake up late or not, you are always enough. Your root center is grounded, Leparalag. For instance, if you want to participate fully in this world, all you have to do is feel at home. Feel at home when you're chilling at the corner. Feel at home when you're bathing. Feel at home when you're taking videos like this on TikTok. Feel at home when you're talking to people. Like, feel at home, because your root it means you're grounded. You have a place in life. Feel at home, Leparalag. Because if you don't feel at home, then you'll be living in somebody else's home, which is why you'll overextend your energy into somebody else's lifestyle, Lepar. You'll idolize things and compare them to your worth in some regard, which is not okay. Because eventually you'll realize the man-made things oftentimes expire. Even your own creations, they do expire, Lepar. That's why they have a deadline, remember. A deadline helps you destroy your creations. A deadline helps you stop focusing. A deadline helps the recreation or the rejuvenation process of life to occur. That's what a deadline actually does in energetic terms. Even when you're doing something like investments, like Forex, for instance, there's a deadline. There's a time window that you must enter and get out of in. Yes, a 1-to-1, a 1-to-2, a 1-to-4, a 1-to... I don't care. Your Fibonacci retracements, all those tools you're using there, all those little trend lines, all you are determining is how long would it take me to benefit from here to that point. That's all. You see how it works now? It is because you are supported. That's why there's a deadline, the Paralag. And lately, chosen ones, in your isolated states, because most of you are told things like to be alone, you're feeling it. Maybe you're like me, spending so much time indoors, and I wish I was gaining skin color, but you spend time listening, like you've been sensing things like clairsentiently. People are getting sick out there, right? So lately, I don't know if it's you, but lately, you've been sensing like on this area of yours, like this chili pepper feeling, like something is burning hot, like these senses here, it feels like you're burning. It feels like you have flu. It feels like there's something off, like you just had something chili or chili pepper or chili things and things like this. Like there's this burning sensation on your nostril area here and your upper lip. Yes, your clairsentience is showing you what people are going through. People are having flu now. The change of seasons affects people differently in this world. I've been healthy for so long. I even forgot when was the last time I got sick. Yes, I just received normal headaches. But on your side, it could be to that degree where you sense things happening in between, that you are going to be sick pretty soon. And many of you have soul ties with people. Like you have soul ties with your exes from afar. You haven't cut them off. Even if you think you are over that person, you still have a soul tie with them. Because here's how I can prove it to you. Lately, you've been seeing your exes, people you don't follow on social media, suddenly pop up on streams. Yes, you still have a soul tie with them. That's why they are represented, to show you, hey, this is who they are when you think about them. And you also show up on their time stream. They also get to see you. Le Paralag. There's only one woman in my life that's really turned my head upside down. This woman didn't give me her body, Le Paralag. She gave me her presence. She gave me her presence, and it changed my life. There was support in her presence. That's what I mean. Her support changed my life. If you're a man and you're dealing with somebody who doesn't like who you are, like the crafty thing that you do, like I'm a think, I tweak things, I discover things physically, right? Of course, I'm going to be interested in things that stimulate my mind. And if I'm dating you or seeing you or working on a team, you'll notice how my strength shows up in those areas the most, when I have to be crafty, when I have to be resourceful, right? But there are some people who are not like that. There are some people who don't appreciate such things. So you might be with those people and neglecting yourself and not realizing that you're surrounding yourself with people that don't connect with you fully. They won't support you. This is why you'll feel the urge to step away and resign, to step away and deny a relationship, a friendship, a contract. This is because it does not connect with you, le paralak. The support you're looking for is not it. Your free will has gotten you that far, but your heart says, enough free will. I want to make this person feel that this is not for them. So the way you go at things, le paralak. Yo, my mind is all over the place with this message. So I believe the convoluted state that you are in also, the multi-perplexed energies you are receiving currently, with the irregular weather, irregular sleep patterns and all sorts, it is part of it, Lepar. It's just your support now is recalibrating itself. And as you remember, before you were feeling like this, your life was going good, okay? And then before that, there was an upgrade where you felt like things are going on. No, Leparalak. And your finances, for some of you, yeah, sometimes you have this problem of your bank card just disappears from you. Like it's not in your wallet, it's not in your car, in your purse. It just disappears and it shows up at random places. Spirit says it's your little angels trying to stop you from blinding yourself with illusions instead of being in the house, Lepar. Just because you have a bank card with money does not mean you should be out and about. Sometimes your money is for the next trip after they are done upgrading you, especially if you struggle to listen to your heart. Like your bank card is missing, but you know that it's in a safe place, but it's not there. It's your spirit, Lepar. Sometimes your people hide things from you, Lepar. They make sure your phone is off in the morning for no reason at all. You find that your phone is off and you got the best sleep ever, like 9 hours. And then you switch on your phone and then you realize your its battery was never even low. So what switched it off? You understand? Your people will offer you support at every corner, Lepara, because your existence is depending on your collaboration energetically. That's all I can tell you, Lepara. So you have support. The fact that you are alive, the fact that you are lazy, the fact that you are active, so long as you can still hold the steering wheel of your car, still hold your phone, still talk to somebody, still think about things, still better yourself, your kids, your family, your investments, Lepara, I am telling you from my core, you are supported. And if God selected you to be the millionaire in your family, you will see. You'll be born in a family that's struggling, Lepar, with your mother, with your parents. You are born there struggling. And somehow, that whole environment changes you to become the best, the better, the one. And you become the one. Because the support of the one is there. It's just your free will is also your ignorance. When will you step into it, you ask? When can you identify that this is who you truly are? If you're happy doing it, you are happy, Lepar. If you're sad, you are sad. Sadness and happiness are just labels of dualities or degrees of how they interact with you in life. This is why you have temperaments. You are 10% sad. You're not 60% sad. Because if you're 60% sad, then you move into the beta, depression, stress state. But if you're 10% sad, you're just displeased with something. So the degrees are what I talk about with these dualities, Leparalag. Imagine this. It's 0 degrees in the middle. And on the far left, it's the dark tonality of life. On the far right is the light tonality of life. So you are 10% in the light tonality of life. That is the degree of how much you're spending yourself. You're spending 10% of your energy in the light. But you're still in the middle. But you are now having a good idea, which is giving you 10% of providence in your life. And then you start thinking, yo, I don't have the money. I need partners. What am I going to do? Yo, this idea is going to kill me. And then now when you think like this, you are spending 15% in your shadow, the place where you don't believe, the place where you don't know. So you feel the doubt. It's because your shadow is just showing you that, hey, you can achieve this thing because you already sensed it. But your own free will stops you from understanding that because it's in you, you already achieved it. So you belittle yourself. So now you start feeling the 20% of your dark tonality on the other side, or the dark degree. Because there's support. Listen, Leparalak. You are supported even in your dark times. You are supported in your light times because you're still existing. All your problems exist because you exist. If you die, your problems won't be noticed. Some of the things you're going through in life, you're going through them because you notice them. When I notice things happening, I walk away. Like, I don't have time, Lepar. I know that it's my choice. I know that it's my free will. So I'm inspiring you to say, look at the problem, but also don't solve it today. Like sometimes you just have to look at that daughter, that son that's dirty playing with mud, and you just gotta let them be, Lepar. It's the afternoon, they are happy. Just make sure they don't eat it. Yeah, but you don't have to now constantly keep them clean and clean. You'll stress yourself and also stress the child from exploring. So leave them be. It's their time, it's their season. Just like your goal. Leave it be, Leparalak and Loyal.